Hi. Today we're going to talk about how to solicit good feedback from people who work for you. So a lot of executives have this issue where they have one-to-one meetings, they have skip-level meetings, they have open-door policies, they have town halls, and they often struggle to get honest feedback from their people. And it's not their fault. It's really the way that we're wired as human beings. So in our brain, we're wired for hierarchy. And it feels very dangerous for a person with low power to say something to a person with higher power that will make them feel badly or ruin their day or make them mad, etc. It just feels very threatening. And our brain tells us you better not do it because that's going to put you in danger if this higher powered person decides to react in some negative way. And so the result is a person who is well-meaning in power says, please tell me, give me your honest feedback. And the answer they get is, oh, everything is great. I particularly love that point you made. And thank you very much for your leadership. And everyone chuckles and laughs and then leaves and really no valuable information is exchanged. So today I want to offer 3 things that a senior person can do to invite more junior people to give honest feedback. So the first of these is to have what's called ask for a friend, where you can actually tell people, you can do this in a town hall, or you can do this in a one-on-one or in a skip level, in a group session, to say, look, I know that you all appreciate what I'm doing, but please ask on behalf of a friend who may not be here, what would they like to offer? And people will laugh and they'll chuckle, and then somebody will raise their hand and will say, well, actually, I have a friend who, and so the conversation will start. So if you have that premise, everyone may be in on the joke, but it makes it more palatable. It makes it easier for the brain to relax and allow that question to be asked. So that's the first. The second is having some kind of a structure to a meeting, like a start, stop, continue model that has been practiced at GE and other places. And so what happens there is the meeting is set up and the person says, look, I want you to tell me 3 things. Something I should start doing, something I should stop doing, and something that I should continue to do. And I need all 3. And I actually like to add a 4th to that called consider. So there's stop, start, continue, and consider. What should I consider doing? And that sets up a conversation where the person is sort of forced to answer these questions. And because they're forced to, then they say, well, if I really have to, I don't have anything negative to say, but if I really must think of one thing, then it would be something like this. Or at least that's what my friend thinks. The last one is just asking a specific question of this junior person. So the senior person would ask this question: what do you think is my edge right now? How can I grow as a leader? And the person will usually think about that and they won't know. But if you press them to say, so tell me, because I need the help to be able to do this, then you'll get some constructive comments. And you have to be really careful about phrasing of that. It has to be personal. So it's how can I grow, if that's the feedback you want, as opposed to how can we do a better job? Because whenever you say, how can we as an organization do a better job, then it becomes kind of very wishy-washy. Although it's a fair question, but in the context of direct feedback, it becomes like, well, I think there could be more attention to this and more attention to that, and everyone nods, and it's not really feedback to you. So that's one. And the other is really to insist on everyone having a growth edge. And so the question asks, what is the edge? As opposed to, do we think I have an edge to grow? Because the answer to that will always be, no, everything is fine. I can't think of anything. Maybe my friend can. So you really, if you're a senior person who's going to be asking that question, please make a concerted effort to make it personal, make it directed toward you, and insist that you have an edge, just like everyone else. And the advantage of that approach also is that it sets up a culture where if that's the question you're asking of your person, then they're going to ask that question of their people. So I hope this has been helpful. Please share your comments with me, post on LinkedIn, send me an email, or contact me at conflictyes.com. Let me know how these approaches work for you, or if you use other approaches that also work. Thanks, and have a great day.